Entering in, settling down, opening up, gathering round. Entering in, settling down, opening up, gathering round. Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Shalom. Shalom Aleichem, Aleichem Shalom. Welcome to our Shabbat at home together synagogue version. This week, we traditionally chant from Sefer Bereshit, the book of Genesis, the very beginning of the beginning, as we begin again our journey through the Torah. This week, we are also delighted to have a virtual Shabbat morning service, during which Ethan Karatov will be called to the Torah as a bar mitzvah. Ethan was originally scheduled to become a bar mitzvah back on April 25th, but because of the pandemic, it was postponed. We will be streaming from the Karatov backyard tomorrow at 10 a.m., and we hope you can join us. The link is in the happenings. Again, Mazal Tov to Ethan, his parents, Michael and Sarah, his sisters, Abby and Zoe, and the whole Karatov family. Mazel Tov. We move toward this special Shabbat of creation with a love song of the soul to God. Yedid Nefesh. If you have your Sidurim at home, it's on page 7. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Mishoch Avdecha El Retzonecha Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Mishoch Avdecha El Retzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Haya Ishtachave El Mul Hadarecha Yerav Lo Yedidotecha Minofet Suf Vechol Ta'am. How splendid is your light, which worlds do reflect. My soul is worn from craving for your love's delight. Please, good God, to heal her and show to her your face, so my soul can see you and bathe in your grace. There she will find strength and healing in this sight. Her joy will be complete then eternal her delight. Once again, Zoe and I feel truly blessed to be celebrating Shabbat with you tonight on this Shabbat Breshit, this time of new beginnings. Again, if you're streaming on Facebook Live, we invite you to write in on the comments section, sign in, let us know you're there. Let everyone know you're here with us on this Shabbat. As part of welcoming Shabbat, our people have always used verses from the Psalms, Tehillim in Hebrew, an amazing compendium of prayer poems from the Torah. Here's a verse from Psalm 34. If you have your Siddur at home, it's on page 189. It's the 3 lines from the bottom, and the transliteration is under the Hebrew text. Mi ha'ish. The psalm says, might there be a person who so loves life, who yearns for days of sweet goodness. Hold your tongue from slander and defamation, and prevent your lips from engaging in deceit. Turn away from evil and embrace goodness. Seek peace and passionately pursue it. Please join us if you're able. Mi ha'ish hechafetz chaim ohev yamim lirot tov. Mi ha'ish hechafetz chaim ohev yamim lirot tov. Nitzor leshon chamera usfatecha midaber mirma sur merav vasetov bakesh shalom verotvehu. Mi ha'ish hechafetz chaim ohev yamim lirot tov. So before we kindle the light of Shabbat, a lovely prayer poem by the Israeli poet Zelda. Please listen.
To light candles in all the worlds, that is Shabbat. To light Shabbat candles is a soul leap, pregnant with potential, into a splendid sea. In it, the mystery of the fire of sunset. Lighting the candles transforms my room into a river of light. My heart sets in an emerald waterfall.
Amen. Thank you, Zelda. So now if your candles are ready, we invite you to light with us. If not, you're invited to light with us. So how about we sing in the light?
Great.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. Sing in the light.
Sing in the
Sing
light.
in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. And a special embrace, hug to those of you who are sheltering at home alone on this Shabbat. You are not alone. You are with us and everyone in the community who is welcoming Shabbat this evening. So we symbolically gather in the light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Cantor Marcia Addy wrote this beautiful devotional piece, Kol Yom Lefanecha, every day you are with me, inviting us to strive to live our lives in deep connection to the divine. Kol Yom Lefanecha, Kol Yom lefanecha, kol yom lefanecha, kol yom, kol yom, kol yom. Every day you're with me, Kol Yom. You are always with me, Kol Yom. Every day you're with me, Kol Yom, Kol Yom, Kol Yom, Kol Yom.
In Breshit, in our creation story, the world created is throbbing, it's alive, filled with divine energy. Our friends, a very talented Jewish Jewgrass group called Nefesh Mountain, the soul of the mountain, have a wonderful version of Psalm 96, traditionally sung in welcoming Shabbat. Psalm 96, Yismechu Hashamayim. They translate this psalm as a mighty roar. And it says, let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with glee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar. Their waves will echo through the trees. Listen, clap, dance, embrace the joy of Shabbat.
Now 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let the skies rejoice and sing times of grief and woe, and times to hum a somber tune. But right now, just sing out, trust and let go, and raise your voice up to the moon. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with me. Let the oceans give mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees. So their waves will echo through the trees. Given roads that are free and clear, and roads that may reach dead ends. But right now, you're just on the one that brought you here. So embrace whatever is round the bend. Let the skies rejoice and sing a new song, and the earth dance with thee. Let the oceans give a mighty roar, so their waves will echo through the trees. Their waves will echo through the trees. Will echo through the trees.
It's now time for the Baruch Hu. If you are able, please rise in body or spirit.
As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. And the blessing gives us strength and makes our visions clear. And the blessing gives us peace and the courage to dare. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach We sing the first and last lines of the prayer Ma'ariv Aravim that welcomes the evening and the wonder of the rhythm of life. It's on page 59 if you have your Sidurim open at home. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim. We bless you, Adonai our God, from whom the evening flows.
Your wisdom sets the way on which time and seasons glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars.
Creator of the tide of time and light,
As
you
heaven,
guide the current of the day into night.
as heaven spans in infinity, you set its course for eternity.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. El chai v'kayim tamidim lo chalenu le'olam va'ed. Baruch ata Adonai hama'ariv aravim.
Amen. There is a lovely piece of contemporary prayer called In the Beginning of the World, and it's in the form of a song by the Israeli singer Shlomi Shabbat. It's become a staple at many Jewish weddings in Israel, and it calls forth the energy of all beginnings, of Bereshit. Gavriel Tumbak plays and sings a beautiful rendition that we'll listen to in a minute. I want to give you a translation. There in the beginning, Eve stood lovingly opposite Adam, a counterpart created from the same fabric. Then Adam walks towards Eve, about whom he dreamed. No, this is not random. God is weaving and spinning threads of gold between us. This is the way of the Creator, to sanctify the present.
שם, בראשית עולם, עמדה חווה אוהבת מול אדם. עזר כנגדו, צלע מצלו, מאז צועד אדם אל כיוונה של זו אשר חלם, על ראש שמחתו יעלה אותה איתו, והוא לא ישכחך אהובתו. לא, 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 זה לא מקרה, אלוקים רוקם טובה בחוטי זהב בינינו. זו דרכו של הבורא לקדש את ההווה בחופת כוכב מעלינו. זמן עוצר הזמן לרגעים של אושר בלבן. כל הביצלות מחופת כלולות, כאן עומד חתן יוותר, תעלי את פריך ליבך, והוא לא ישכחך, הוא אהובך. לא, 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 זה לא מקרה, אלוקים רוקם טובה, בחוטי זהב בינינו. זו דרכו של הבורא, לקדש את ההווה, מכובד כוכב מעלינו בקדושה. את תהיי לו לאישה, הוא יהיה לך לאישך, ולזר שעל ראשך, הוא יגן לך וישמור ממשבר סופה וקור, בלילות של אהבה, הוא יהיה חלקת שלווה. לא, 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 זה לא מקרה, אלוקים רוקם טובה, בחוטי זהב מעלינו. בראשית עולם.
As a kavanah, a spiritual intention for the Shema, we sing, "Open up our eyes." Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that all is one. Now let's sing the Shema and Ve'ahavta together. B'kol echad, one voice, one heart. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך לדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך. For the contemplative time we normally reserve for the Amidah, the Hatfilah, the standing silent prayer, we offer a lyrical, musical rendition from the Yama Ensemble, a Sephardic version of Psalm 104. Please listen.
אלוהי גדלת מאוד, הוד והדר לבשת, ותאור כשלמה, נוטה שמיים קריאה, הקרא במים עליותיו, הסמבים רכובו, המהלך על כנפי רוח, עושה מלאכיו רוחות, משרתיו ואש לוהט, יסד ארץ על מכוניה, בל תימות עולם ועד.
Thank you, Yama Ensemble. You know, every Shabbat celebrates creation. And we're especially reminded of this tonight as we enter Shabbat Breshit, the time when we chant from the beginning of the Torah once again. Breshit begins, Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim ve'et haaretz. In the beginning of the beginning, Elohim began to create the heavens and the earth. The Torah, our sacred text, begins not with the human, but with the elements of creation. Humanity, in fact, is the last of God's creative acts in the wondrous parade of creation. So, our sacred story begins with the mysteries of God and creation, positing that God is here inside all creation. There is an immanence and a transcendence that is breathtaking. Our Jewish mystical tradition wrestles with how the infinite enters the finite and how we can bridge this unknowable chasm between God and creation. The Kabbalah, our Jewish mysticism, our tradition of mysticism, gives us the image of Eitz Chaim, the tree of life. But listen, this tree has its roots in heaven and branches in earth, in human awareness. This tree of life has 10 sfirot, the 10 sfirot on the door of our Aron HaKodesh, our ark. The sfirot form the pathways, the interconnectedness from the infinite to the finite. The 7 days of creation, the mythic 7 days, correspond to the 7 lower sfirot, the branches of the tree of life, each a blessing, a gift, giving us insight into the mystery of existence, the presence of God within everything. This place, this earth, creation itself, is in fact Godness manifest. Imagine if we taught our children, rather than about a God as an old man in the sky with a beard, a God that was manifest in all creation. So if you want to learn about God, you need to study creation, which is God in action, God in reality. And then, on the 7th day, we have Shabbat, the day we cease creating. And ironically, the pinnacle of creation. Through Shabbat, we receive the branch from the tree of life, the sphira of Malchut, the awe of majesty, where we're capable of experiencing the indwelling presence of God, where we can actually, in our day-to-day lives, encounter Shekhinah, the mystery of Shekhinah. This is the possibility of experience, of us being able to experience the Godness that is immanent, that is vibrating, alive in all creation. On Shabbat, we're invited to taste the transcendence within the immanence. You know, every creation story of every people has its undeniable beauty. Each of these seminal stories grapples with the biggest questions. Why are we here? What is this all about? One way to understand this in our sacred story is that we, humanity, we are the essential bridge between heaven and earth. Now, we're not the center of the story. We're created in the flow of the branch of Yesod. Yesod is foundation, regenerativity, creation. We, humanity, is born right before Shabbat, so we can see and appreciate that our lives draw from all of creation. We couldn't be without all of the energy of creation flowing into us. Our bodies are of creation. Yet, we are not the completion of creation. Shabbat is the completion. When we pay attention, Shema Yisrael, direct our hearts, we can feel that creation that is within us. We can feel it. We can love and appreciate that creation, that energy. On Shabbat, we're directed to cease working and become fully aware of the Kedusha, the sacred dripping from the branches of creation. This is Malchut, the radical amazement that is the essence of our humanity. Without our awareness and awe, God is incomplete. This is a powerful teaching of the late, great Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, may his memory be a blessing. He termed it God in search of man. God without humanity is unimaginable. We see and recognize God in creation, and thus we make it a reality. This is the extraordinary gift of being human. In Breshit, our Genesis story, our soul's journey begins with the question, Ayeka, where are you? If we have the courage to hold this question, then we have the possibility of realizing our human potential. The spiritual challenge of the beginning time is that we are naked and vulnerable, and every fiber of our being wants to hide from this truth. The work is to stay present with the potent, vulnerable reality that we are inextricably connected to creation, love being at the center. There cannot be love without vulnerability.